they return the value that is less than 0. It returns the value greater than 0 when if a sky value of the characters they differ at is larger than str1, or if str2 starts the same as str1 and str1 is longer, opposite to the less than 0, and 0 if the two strings do not differ. Let us look at examples. str compare hello hello. Here hello hello both are written in lowercase letters and both are same, so returns 0. str compare yellow hello. In this case first one is y and second one is h, so str1 first sky value is greater than the second, so it returns the greater than 0 value. In the next case string compare hello then hello. In this case h is capital, first string values h is capital and second string value h is small, so sky value of capital H is smaller than the smaller h, so it returns the value that is less than 0. In the next example string compare hello hello there. In this case string 1 has only word hello, string 2 has hello there. Hello hello is same, but the string 2 is longer because there is a white space and there is a there, so it again returns the value less than 0. So in the next example, that is sum diff or sum diff, here is same but the diff f has the smaller value, so t has the higher value, so it again returns the less than 0 value. So expressions for determining if two strings s1 s2 hold the same string value, then string compare s1 comma s2. Sometimes we only want to compare first n characters, that is s1's first n character and s2's first n characters are compared, remaining are uncompared, remaining are untouched. Then we use the syntax that is int strn, n stands for n character compare, then first string comma second string comma the digit value to which we want to compare these strings variables. It works with the same as string compare except that it stops at the nth character. So look at less than n characters if either string is shorter than n. String compare sum diff and second one is sum diff, returns the value greater than 0. Then again we have that is string n compare sum diff, but here we have defined the, we want to compare the first 4 characters of the string, that is sum are similar, so it returns the value that is 0. Next one is string ignoring case. Suppose there are some cases, that is we have string 1 is in uppercase or string 2 is in lowercase. If we want to compare the strings without regarding which one is in lowercase and which one is uppercase, we use the function that is string case compare. Again it returns the value integer type, so int string case compare char string 1 and char string 2. Similar to string compare except that upper and lower case characters are considered to be equal. Next we are going to next library function, that is string concatenation, that is strcat. Concatenation function is used to concatenate the source string at the end of the target string. Syntax strcat string 1 comma string 2. Here string 1 is the target string, string 2 is the source string. Let us look at the example of string cat. In this example we have included the stereo.h and string.h. String.h basically because we are going to use the string library functions. In this example we have declared 2 string variables, that is str1 and str2. str1 stores hello and str2 stores word. When we use string cat, it str1 is destination, so hello is appear first, str2 is word, then word is appear. Then printf, we can print the destination rest, the output will be string 1, that is hello word. Note This only works if you have defined the string1 array to be large enough to hold the characters of your string. If you don't specify a size, the program may crash. That means the destination string must have the space large enough to hold the characters of your source strings. Next one is string ncat. When we want to concatenate the string variables to the nth characters. Here is example, again similar type of example with little bit difference. In this case we have declared two string variables, that is string 1 and string 2. String 1 stores hello, string 2 stores again world. When we use the library function string ncat, that is destination str1 comma source str2 comma 2, so it concatenates the string 2 variable characters up to 2 characters. So when the result is, that is output is hello world. Why? Because we have here declared that 2 means the first 2 characters of the string 2, that is wo. Let us look at the example of to reverse all the characters in a string. To reverse all the characters in a string, we use the library function, that is strrev and str. It string reverse function directly reverse the functions. In this example, we have declared a string variable which stores the value string. After using the reverse function, it stores the opposite. As string come G N I R T S, totally opposite. The last character comes first, second last comes second, third last comes third, fourth last comes fourth, and first one comes last one. So next one is the program to find the first occurrence of the substring in another string. So look at the example here. Here we have two variables. One is string 1, which have international space airport, and string 2 has nation and a pointer variable. Suppose we want that as whichever value contained by str2, we want to whether it is occurred in the str1 or not, means first occurrence, when it can occur. So we use it returns a pointer, it returns its address from where these first occurrence is started, so that can be stored in a pointer variable. So str1 is our source in which we want to find out the first occurrence, and str2 is the occurrence of the subject. Here str1 is international airport and str2 is nation. So when we start first finding the first occurrence, I and T E R are not at the first occurrence because it starts with the N. So first it find that I N, yes, N is matched, but again third character, that is T is not matched with A. It again start moving on, again N is start, then A is match, T is match, I is match, O is match, N. And whatever the first occurrences occur, it stores in the str1 pointer variable, and it displays the values, that is national airport. So next one is the program to convert a string. We have a string, we want to convert in a lowercase letter, so we use the library function, that is strlwr with the string. So here we have a string variable which includes international airport. Okay. Then strlower, we use the string lower function and provide the string variable. International airport, I is capital, A is capital. After using the string lower function, it converts the international I in small letters, A is again totally in small letters. In the similar way, we can use the uppercase letters. The last one is our today topic is arrays of strings. Arrays of strings can be declared and handled in the similar manner to that described for the two-dimensional arrays. Syntax, data type, name of string, number of string, how many strings you want to store, and number of characters. Each string should contain the number of characters. Sometimes useful to have an array of string values. each string could be of different length. Let us say if we want to store 12 month's name. January have different characters, February have different character, March have of different length. So each string could be of different length. Example, let us look at the example. There is month name, we have taken 13 because last one for the null character. Month name 1 is January, string of 8 characters. Month name 2 is of February, string with 9 characters. Month name 3 of March, string with 6 characters, etc. Let us look at the example of arrays of strings. In this we have declared a array of string with name. We want to we can store 3 names of characters 10. So for the first for loop, that is for the input into the name array of string, and for the second for loop is used for displaying these names on the screen. For I is equal to 0, semicolon, I is less than 3, I plus plus, when I is equal to 0, first string is entered. When I is equal to 1, second string is entered. When I is equal to 3, third string is entered. After entering, these strings are displayed in the next. So here is the output is enter 3 names, that is Harpreet Kaur, Rajesh Kumar, Jasmeet Kaur. So when we entered the 3 names of different characters, then you entered, they displayed the previous program display the output, that is you entered Harpreet Kaur, Rajesh Kumar, Jasmeet Kaur with white spaces. So in the end of today's topic, we have to conclude. Today we have learned about what are strings, defined strings, that is collection of strings, how we declare them, how we assign the values, how memory space is allocated to the strings, what are different methods for reading or writing strings, different methods, various functions that are performed on strings, that are library function, string length, string compare, string copy, string concatenates, and how strings are stored in array. So thank you so much. Good luck.